Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be looking at a new knife that I recently picked up from Civivi. As you can see by the title, this is the Civivi Mini Praxis, and it's actually in the Ultem handle material. It is my first knife with that handle material. I've seen videos on the handle material before, and I was pretty interested in seeing what it was all about because I've never actually held one in my hands in real life. So I decided to go ahead and order this guy just because obviously Civivi puts out some really awesome blades. But also it was fairly affordable. I picked it up on Amazon. If you guys are interested, I'll leave a link where I picked it up on Amazon below. You guys can do that. Or if you want to pick it up directly from the Civivi website, you can also do that. Now the Mini Praxis is available in a couple of different handle materials, handle colors, blade colors. So, you know, it's one of those knives that there's a flavor for everybody. So let's go ahead and open up the box. I've been carrying it a little bit off and on here, so I went ahead and just kind of repackaged it so you guys can get a feel for what it looks like when you receive it. And it comes in this nice pouch here, and we'll open it up. And you get quite a few different things inside of here. You do have this little decal, which is the Civivi Elementum. That's probably one of their most famous knives. You also get this little thing here. Love your knife, love your new knife, share your experience, product use and warranty information, the knife itself. And then you do have a cleaning cloth. These are actually really nice cleaning cloths that come with Civivi knives, and they're actually rather large. A lot of knives that include cleaning cloths tend to have like a little square, but these are a lot larger, which is really nice. So I always like keeping these. Some of the smaller ones I just end up tossing, but these I do keep. And then you just have a little bit of a pamphlet here with some other Civivi models. So there's a couple different ones there, and then some in the back there. So we'll go ahead and put all of this stuff off to the side because obviously we want to go ahead and focus on the knife itself. And here it is, comes wrapped up in this plastic, and we'll go ahead and open it up. Now, I tend to gravitate towards smaller size knives, and I really like the size of this knife. It fits really nice in my hands, but obviously the key thing of this particular knife is that Ultem handle material. So as I mentioned, I've seen videos of knives with that material, but I've never actually held one in my hands, so I'm not sure if they all feel the way that this one does. But besides it being really nice and transparent, because you can actually see right through it, it almost has like scoring through it. I don't know if I'm making myself understandable, but it has a little bit of grippiness to it, which is really, really cool. And I'm trying to see if the camera will pick up what I'm talking about. It's just like little lines that go through the top portion of the handle material. So that is really, really cool. So a couple different specs on this knife. The close length is 3.81 inches. The blade comes in at 2.98 inches, so right underneath 3 inches. So 3 inches is a good size for pretty much majority of EDC tasks. So this is a great EDC knife itself. It weighs 2.59 ounces, so very, very lightweight, but again, it is very, very small also, so I really do like it. But I think overall, the package is perfect for EDC carry, especially if you like smaller size EDC knives, but not too small. So this is kind of like right in the middle there, you know. It looks really, really nice. Now, this particular one does have the satin finish drop point blade, but I believe it is also available with a black blade, so in case you guys prefer that look, you can also pick it up. The hardware is going to be silver, as you guys can see right there, and obviously it is a flipper. Turning it around, you do have a really deep right pocket clip. Tip up right hand carry. It is only right hand carry, which I didn't understand why they wouldn't have made it left and right hand, because again, there's nothing stopping it from doing that. But you do have it is a liner lock, and it's funny because the liner lock is milled on this side, or not the lock, though. Obviously, the liner lock is not milled. The actual, not the scales, but what are these called? I'm blanking on them, and I'm looking through the. All All right, you know what I'm talking about. These on this side it is milled, but obviously you can't mill it on the lock side. As I mentioned, it is a flipper. You have a little bit of jimping right on the flipper there, and then your pivot screw does have the Civivi logo right there. So let's go ahead and deploy the blade so you guys can see it. There it is. This is D2 tool steel. So again, you know, it's not the best steel out there, but it's good enough for EDC tasks, pretty easy to resharpen, which is the good thing. But as I mentioned, this is the satin finished drop point full flat ground blade, and I really do like that blade profile because it's very utilitarian. You could use it for a lot of different EDC tasks. Now, the knife came razor sharp right out of the box, which is really, really nice. And then you do get a finger tool right up here, so if you did want to choke up on the blade, maybe do some more intricate cuts or something like that, you are able to do that. If not, you can just kind of grip it right back here. And I get a perfect 4-finger purchase on that handle, which is really, really awesome. And it feels really great in the hand. You do have a little bit of jimping right at the top here, just enough to kind of lock your thumb right in there if you need to. And then you have a pretty nice belly on there, so very, very slicey. Again, it's a liner lock, and the lockup is rock solid. It's not moving anywhere. It's not going anywhere. And then you can go ahead and disengage. That is the one thing. Mine was, it locks up very, very tight. So you do have a little bit of trouble, or I have had a little bit of trouble disengaging the lock there. Perfectly centered. It's not rubbing or anything like that, but it deploys very, very nicely. I just almost wish that they would made this a little bit deeper of a cut so I can get my thumb in there a little bit easier. Now the liner lock does have some jimping on there, but it sits really far in there. So, you know, it does take a little bit of, you know, just kind of sticking your thumb in there to actually disengage the lock. But I've really enjoyed carrying this knife off and on as part of my EDC, just because it just looks really cool. A couple of folks have asked me to see it because maybe they're not too familiar with the Ultem material for the handles here, but it looks really awesome. As you guys can see, it is completely see-through. You can actually see my fingers right behind there. Same thing on this side with the cutouts on the bottom there. You can see them, and it looks really, really awesome. So again, it's pretty interesting that they would not have made this left and right hand tip up carry because you could definitely do that. But for me, you know, I normally carry it right-handed, so this is perfect for me, and the knife fits really, really nice in my hand. So I wanted to go ahead and showcase this because, again, if you've heard or maybe seen Ultem and you're thinking about maybe picking up a knife to kind of test it out, this is obviously a great option. It's budget friendly. The size is really good for EDC carry. Majority of EDC tasks, this blade shape and the blade steel are going to be able to handle that. Again, it's not super steels or anything like that, but if you're just picking it up to kind of test it out or something like that, you're not going to have to worry about beating on it and stuff like that, because again, D2 is pretty easy to go ahead and resharpen if you know what you're doing. So again, this is a look at the Civivi Mini Praxis in that Ultem handle material. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.